we fight ourselves. The ultimate metaphor. Which wins, id or ego? Phobophobia. The fear of fears. Our greatest achievement. I've had this dream. Yeah, it's a real nightmare. Let's see who wakes up first. Side effect of the fear toxin? Afraid of yourself? Let's find out.
We meet again, Scarecrow.
I recall gassing you and getting away.
This time I am prepared. Your gas derives from plants.
Fear is a flower in eternal bloom.
You prefer the green.
I wonder what plants fear.
Men like you, for a start.
Well, let's explore that. A gardener's worst nightmare.
I will be your nightmare.
You can certainly try.
What's your deal, anyway?
I create fear and disruption.
Online, we call that trolling.
Victor Stone, always online.
I'm not afraid of information overload.
You fear being disconnected.
All that gas can't be good for you.
It's your metal suit that concerns me.
If its weapons don't get you, its radiation will.
Does Daddy approve, Cyborg?
You don't know my father, Scarecrow.
I know you're afraid to fail him.
Afraid of a black cat, Scarecrow?
Not one on Batman's payroll.
Too bad he isn't here to save you. Doping people without consent?
Everyone must face their fears.
You're disgusting, Scarecrow.
You don't truly have 9 lives.
Guess I've just been lucky.
I fear that luck is running out. Selina Kyle knows no fear.
Not when it comes to you, Scarecrow.
What if it comes to losing Bruce? People fear the Flash now.
Yeah, I gotta fix that.
Why on earth would you want to? Oh, think you're rehabilitated?
I'm back, and this time's on my terms.
Doesn't that scare you?
I've got nothing left to fear,
What makes you say that?
'cause I've lost everything else.
You're not fast enough, Barry.
I know I am.
I'm not so sure. You're not fast enough, Barry.
I'm fast enough to knock you out.
But not to outrun your doubts.
You gotta lighten up a little.
Am I too scary for you?
Nobody calls me chicken.
Oh, think you're rehabilitated?
I'm a work in progress.
With an acute fear of regression. You have forgotten, Jordan.
Forgotten what?
Fear is the most powerful emotion.
I'm not scared.
My fear toxin will fix that.
Overcoming fear is kind of my thing.
You reek of paranoia.
Well, I don't like your yellow streak.
It was a compliment. Oh, think you're rehabilitated?
Don't even think about it.
You will know fear.
Between you and Sinestro, I can't sleep.
I know what keeps you awake.
Yeah, too much coffee and dumb villain banter.
away, potato sack!
I don't fear you.
I'll mash your potato-y head! Maybe I am afraid after all.
Go on. Afraid of what?
Afraid I'm gonna like hurting you.
I'd love to scan your brain.
You won't find anything.
Except the Joker's playground. The Joker's already dead.
And good riddance, too.
How long till someone kills you?
I'll give you something to fear.
I love it when you're so grim.
You bring that out in me.
I used to fear the Batman.
You still should.
Nobody's afraid of Bruce Wayne.
You belong in Arkham, Scarecrow.
So I can break out again.
So you can get help. Who is it under the mask?
It scares you, Batman, not knowing.
Not for long. Scarecrow.
You think you inspire fear?
It helps that I always win.
We're two sides of the same coin.
How's that, Scarecrow?
We both use fear as a weapon. You reek of paranoia.
I call it vigilance.
Why so vigilant, Batman? Such a frightful family history.
Don't, Scarecrow.
You failed your mommy and daddy. What keeps you up at night?
Criminals like you.
So we do scare you. Getting scared yet?
Intimidation doesn't work on me.
I'm not so sure. Lois's death still haunts you.
Of course it does, Scarecrow.
I can work with that.
You'll need more than gas and a mask.
I will marshal your worst fears.
Then you're really asking for trouble. Do you know who I am?
Even gods succumb to fear.
I wouldn't threaten me, Doctor. Only criminals need to fear me.
Pain is required to create fear.
Something along those lines. Not much scares me.
Except losing the ones you love.
I don't take that threat lightly.
We could have been partners.
I don't share a marquee, Scarecrow.
Afraid of the competition.
I guess we are somewhat alike.
We're both agents of chaos.
But I'm the pretty one. Didn't I kill you already?
Maybe I'm back to haunt you.
Well, you'll have to be much scarier.
You stole fear toxin.
An artist doesn't steal, he homages.
Either way, you owe me. Don't you look scary?
I just have one of those faces.
I shall teach you fear.
I just love these Arkham reunions.
I spiked your punch.
Naughty, naughty Scarecrow. Haha! You don't know Scary.
Stick to comedy, Joker.
Comedy's just tragedy left to rot.
You are useless to my cities.
But I thought everyone feared something.
Only the rational ones. All your rage is for nothing.
Vengeance is everything.
But your family is lost forever.
Sinestro seeks your power.
I would gladly wear his yellow ring.
I will make his core burn. What do you know of rage?
It is a fire kindled by fear.
And what happens to kindling?
Don't you look scary?
Quiver in my presence, worm.
I'll leave the quivering to you. You pretend to be fearless.
What could I possibly fear?
Fear itself, Grodd. Colluding with Brainiac was risky.
It was well worth the reward.
But who shares this reward?
The Scarecrow.
You want something?
To show you what is truly frightening. You merely tamper with people's minds.
I ape you, Grodd.
I don't tamper, I control.
You fear failing your goddess.
I always find my prey.
Because you are afraid. Wonder Woman scares me too.
Why would I be afraid of her?
You hate her too much not to be.
Familiar with allurophobia?
Fear of kitty cats, of course.
Then you know to be afraid. A scared animal is easy prey.
Yes, fear clouds the mind.
Is yours clear, Scarecrow?
You're lucky you're not on my list.
Perhaps you're on mine.
Guess I could spare a bullet.
Grodd has you on a leash.
Unless I want my head blown off, yeah.
I will hold that leash. Everyone has a family.
Not me, Scarecrow.
Touched a nerve there.
It ain't so hard scaring people.
You have a preferred method?
Yeah, a loaded gun.
Normally, I'd offer a kiss.
Come on, then. Kiss me.
You make my skin crawl. That's some cologne you have.
I call it Terror number 5.
How many plants did you kill to make it?
A weed in my garden.
The kind that's hard to kill.
But easy to intimidate. You rejected your own people,
For being botanophobes.
said the anthropophobe.
I'm not afraid of you, Scarecrow.
We haven't even begun.
You won't last long.
Another like Superman.
I just got here.
The new face of oppression. Face the awful truth.
Cal forgot where he came from.
Touched a nerve there.
You can't be worse than Black Mercy.
What is this Black Mercy?
Evil space plant. Forget it. I'm not afraid of you, Scarecrow.
I am the master of fear.
I'm a girl avenging her people. I'm not afraid of you, Scarecrow.
That's what the gas is for.
Well, that should be interesting.
I'm afraid you look lost.
Except now I've been found.
Face your fear, Supergirl. You watched a whole planet die.
I don't like to remember it.
Face your fear, Supergirl. Now I'm hallucinating.
Call me the ghost of Arrow Past.
I fear no ghosts. Do you fear death?
On rare occasions, yes.
Today you will. Ever run out of arrows?
On rare occasions, yes.
Doesn't that scare you?
Oh no, it's Ragman.
I am Scarecrow.
Still wipe the floor with you. This explains my hay fever.
I'll bring you pain.
An itchy running nose isn't enough? I totally spaced on this meeting.
Yeah, it's a real nightmare.
Hope these old bones can take it.
Only a fool thinks me bad.
Says you and Arkham's other nut jobs.
I am from Arkham, not of it.
I left my universe for this?
Welcome to your nightmare.
Geez, spoiler alert.
What scares Kent Nelson?
Not your hallucinatory charade.
Fear is very real, Doctor. You've seen too much, Doctor.
Even glimpsing fate is terrifying.
Let's explore this terror together.
Fear is the friend of chaos,
And I am the friend of fear.
and thus my enemy. You could help them overcome fear.
Creating fear is more rewarding.
Then you must be destroyed.
You really full of straw?
Something much worse.
Better not be glitter. How many times has Batman beat you?
What does that matter?
I'm looking to catch up.
Everyone has something to lose.
Like you're about to lose consciousness?
I refer to your baby sister. A pediatric patient.
I'm all man, Espantajo.
All men know fear, boy.
How about a little fire, Scarecrow?
A film reference?
Next time, Professor, I'll do the trash talking. How about a little fire, Scarecrow?
A film reference?
I'll send you over the rainbow.
2 minds in 1 body.
That means twice the power.
And twice the fear. Why has Batman sent you?
Because I'm his enforcer.
Or you're expendable.
That's quite the chemistry set you got.
I have distilled fear itself.
Batman wants it turned into helium.
All kings go mad.
Not this one.
How would you know? Know what your people whisper?
My people respect me, Scarecrow.
They call you half-breed king.
I bet even you fear drowning.
There are worse ways to die.
How about gutted like a fish? Your fear toxin pollutes the water,
How does that make you feel?
like making you drink it.
Tell me, how is your son?
You stay away from Connor.
I'll visit him next.
Scarecrow.
Let's make a canary cry.
That's exactly what you don't want.
As a boy, I would torture birds,
I'm not your therapist, Scarecrow.
but none so pretty as you.
There's no way to spook me, Scarecrow.
I need only threaten those you care about.
Point taken. You'll hurt people if I let you go.
Pain is required to create fear.
Then I have to hurt you first.
You will beg for death.
A warrior fears nothing.
Keep telling yourself that.
Fearing me would be prudent.
I am the master of fear.
Did I mention I'm an Amazon?
What frightens an Amazon?
You will not scare Zeus's daughter.
Sounds like daddy issues.
Fearing me would be prudent.
Ooh, I'm shaking in my boots.
Not a believer yet?
Such a frightful family history.
I was born of Hippolyta's womb.
Touched a nerve there. What do gods fear?
A beast like you doesn't scare me.
You will know fear.
The fear peddler.
Fear breeds respect.
You I neither respect nor fear. You are nothing without your toxin.
But with it, I am lethal.
Not to a god, Scarecrow.
What does a demigod fear?
Nothing.
I'm not so sure. I can make all Karnakis fear you.
More than they fear me now?
As you will now fear me. Do you fear death?
I prefer to flirt with it.
So did your sister.
Scarecrow.
That gun won't make you brave.
You're going on ice.
Do you fear death?
Not since I grew up.
Perhaps your sister did. You must hate being warm.
Nothing wrong with staying frosty.
Imagine burning alive.
The rogues never liked you.
Am I too scary for you?
Honestly, more like too creepy. Am I supposed to be scared?
I won't entertain no childishness.
You don't entertain me at all.
You do not fear failure.
Because I don't fail, Scarecrow.
Today you will.
Another of Bruce's repeat offenders.
Taking me back to Arkham.
You're headed for the cemetery.
Where's your mother, Damien?
This isn't therapy, it's a beatdown.
Oh, couldn't save her, could you? You have cleithrophobia.
Enough with these words.
Fear of imprisonment, Bane. Focus on your fear.
After Pigliaduro, I have none.
Unless I tampered with your venom.
You betray me, Scarecrow?
There's no honor among scoundrels.
I had thought you were smarter. Your body will snap like a twig.
Unless your mind breaks first.
My mind is my strongest muscle.